Bin areas. Everyone's got one and it's generally pretty messy and untidy. We're going to freshen our space up with a nice bin storage unit. Turning this area from this to this. These are the tools and materials I'm going to need. For our project, we're going to be using some lovely Merbau decking to tie on with the rest of the outside area. The beautiful thing about all this timber is it's pre-cut at Bunnings. Build your 4 frames to start. You have 2 end ones and 2 interior. You'll need to fix these off with a nail gun and then pre-drill and countersink the holes for your bugle screws. Place an extra stud down the middle just for a bit of extra support. Repeat the same process for your 3 remaining frames. Build 3 back frames with the same process but without the centre support. It's a good time to clad your end frames now. We'll be starting and finishing flush with an even space between. Pre-drill with a slight countersink and then finish off with the decking screws. Mark the boards where your screws are going to go so you can keep them nice and in line the whole way down. Continue the process down the frame until all your cladding's on. That's one end done, just repeat the process for the other end. Level off the area you're going to keep your bins before you start assembling your frame. Now all the pieces are made, we're going to attach our end frames to our back panels. It will be useful to use clamps to hold the frame together whilst you do this. At this point it's really important to make sure all your frames are flush. Countersink and then fix off with a batten screw. A divider is next, then another back piece, continue on until the end. This bin storage unit is a really solid unit, so it's definitely not going anywhere. If you want to make it a little bit more permanent though, you can affix it to the wall. To tidy up the front, we're going to add some cladding along this timber here. Use the wide boards on your 2 end pieces and the skinny ones down the middle, pre-drill and fix them off with the decking screws. We'll now put the top on, making sure that the first board is flush with the boards that we've just placed on the front. We'll use this off-cutter timber to make sure that the front is square with the back. Once again, mark, pre-drill and screw off with the decking screws. Continue this process all the way down to the back. The top's on and it's looking great. Now we're going to build some doors and get them attached. To make the door we need to lay out a square frame first and then evenly space the boards in between. Fix this all together with a nail gun. To make sure the frame's square, measure from corner to corner. These 2 measurements should be the same. Add a cross brace to provide some additional support. We'll just do this by laying it across and then marking where we need to make our cuts. We're now going to create a hole to use as a handle. Work out where you want yours to be and then using the spade bit, drill all the way through. Attach some hinges evenly and in the centre and then repeat this process for the other 2 doors. This gate's got a bit of weight to it, so we've used a really solid hinge here. To attach your door, we need to set it in place, ensuring that there's a nice even gap all the way around. You may need to chock it up to do this. Once you've done this, mark and pre-drill the holes and then attach with the screws. Attach a latch to finish off each door. There we go, it's all finished and it's looking great. All we need to do now is get our bins in. And there you have it. This bin storage unit is a nice, simple solution to a really common problem. This Merbau decking is absolutely stunning. It's going to weather beautifully over time and it's really in keeping with the rest of the house. These hinges give it a great sturdy look and it's really going to stand the test of time. Taking this side of my house from this to this.